All right, well, welcome everybody. Good evening. This is Adam Levy from Canton, Connecticut. Glad you could join us on this special Zoom presentation with CTFO. I've got some special guests on the line here that I want to introduce in a minute. Just excited to be able to spend some time with you at this time where everybody seems to be home right now, and we're going to be taking advantage of that. And there's a lot of people looking for ways to really make some serious money from home. Let's see if we can get the presentation started. And I'll share my screen real quick. Please hold and we'll get her done. Share the screen. All right, here we go. Fantastic. All right, so the topic tonight we're going to be covering is unlocking the big money in CTFO. We know that there are a lot of business builder type people on here tonight that are really looking to make some money from home and some serious money at that. So we're going to be going into some detail with that. Again, my name is Adam Levy. I'm a 50K Senior Vice President with the company on the Connecticut, I should say the CTFO Leadership Advisory Council. So I get to kind of see some things as they're about to happen with the company, which is nice. There's some great announcements happening this week, so you want to make sure that you plug in. But tonight, I want to introduce a friend of mine. His name is Michael Allison, and Michael is joining us from all the way over in Middletown, Connecticut. And Michael is somebody that just recently joined CTFO. He's really a network marketing professional, and he's really tearing it up in a very short period of time. He's been involved for just about a month now. So welcome, Michael Allison. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing great. Nice meeting everybody, by the way, and I look forward to meeting everybody as we move on.
Fantastic. Well, Michael, you know, you're really doing an amazing job here. You've got a great team that's growing. You've got over 100 people in a very short period of time on your team. Got some great leaders, and you know, maybe you can share with everybody. I know you've made a lot of money in this industry, and you were recently with a company for about 14 years. What is it about CTFO that had you decide to get involved and lock arms with us?
It was really simple. Again, hello everybody. My name is Mike Allison, all the way from Middletown, Connecticut. It was really simple. And I actually did 3 trainings today, and I'm teaching people on actually how to speak to people and what to say, if you can believe that. So I'm going to kind of duplicate that. So what caught my attention was a projected $20 billion industry. I don't know of any other network marketing industry over the next 24 to 36 months that's going to do 20 to 22, $23 billion. And I got excited, and I have to tell you, I put a lot of sweat and tears and a whole lot of heart in a 14-year-old company that I love, great company, but the company could not compare to what they're saying about the CBD product. So that's what got me excited, and I'm excited. I mean,
Michael, I know that you were really looking to try some CBD, and at first you weren't really looking for a business. Can you tell us how that came about, and you know why you decided to really give this thing a go like this?
Yeah, I guess I'm getting ahead of myself, really. I wasn't looking to get in CTFO, to be honest with you. I knew nothing about the company, but I had been watching CBD for a couple of years and watching, people make money, but I wasn't looking. I was looking to stay right where I was at. And I spoke with Malcolm Weeks, a gentleman out of Maine, and he was telling me about this particular product here as to how he rubbed it on his foot and on his neck, and it was working. So I thought about it for a week or two, and I said, well, let me give him a call. And so I gave him a call. I said, listen, I says, Malcolm, I'm on your website. Is this where I ordered this product here? I want to try it. And so anyway, I went ahead and I ordered the product just as a customer. I didn't want to be no associate. I didn't want to be no independent rep. I just wanted this product. So I signed up as a customer, and I guess I got the product within 3 or 4 days. It was really fast. And when I took it and I rubbed it on my neck and on my foot, I got to tell you something. It's still tough to tell this story because all I can tell you, folks, is within 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I think I'm stretching that, I started to notice I was able to move my neck around. And anyway, it's been a month that I've been using this product. So I had called up Malcolm and I says, hey, this is unbelievable here. And so he says, well, why don't you just sign up for a free website? He said, then you can order off of your own website and you don't have to bother me. So I bought into it. So I got the free website. And, you know, as I did my investigation, isn't it amazing how we all become professionals and we got to do our investigation? And so I met with Adam and I met with Michael Swelling and I says, well, you guys are taking me out to lunch today. And met with those guys. And so they told me their story. And then from there, I said, well, you know, there's always a story behind the story. I says, well, I want, okay, that's good, guys. But I want to talk to Stuart Finger, that CEO of yours. And so they put me on the phone with Stuart, and I was on the phone with Stuart for about an hour. And at that point, after putting all of the stars, aligning all of the stars between Adam and Michael and Stuart, I says, you know what? I have got to do this business. So it was the biggest decision of my life, folks, to literally walk away from a 14-year company. I was doing very well, had no complaints. And but the only complaint that I had is I couldn't do business in the way that CTFO, the way that we can do business here. Online, you got your own replicated websites. People can order a product with or without you, whether you're working or you're sleeping. But it was the industry as a whole to see how fast this is going to grow over the next 2 to 3 years. So for now, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And so, you know, when you do speak to people that, you know, had dipped their toes into the network marketing arena for a couple of years, and they're worried, well, you know, I've been with this company for 6 months. Tell them my story. I walked away after 14 years. So there you have it.
Well, we're blessed to have you, Michael. So much, you know, so thankful that you've joined our team, and you are just tearing it up. You've got some amazing leaders on your team already that are just really excited about this, and well, they're giving us a run for our money. We're on 3-ways and 3-way video chats and 4-way video chats. It's really kind of amazing what's happening on your team. So congratulations on that. Well, we're going to cover, Michael and I, we're going to talk about the compensation plan and really how you can unlock the big money in it, because there's really a lot of big money in this plan. But to go over all the details, if you want to get the nitty gritty on that, there's 2 videos that I put together, and here are the 2 videos. We cover the 6 different ways that we get paid, 5 of which are paid every single Wednesday simultaneously, and then the 6th one, the advancement bonuses. And you can catch those at those 2 addresses there if you want to get all the details. But we're going to hyper focus on one of them right now called the Business Builder Pack program with the fast starts. And the thing to understand about this is, you know, we know a lot of people, they join for free, right? They've got a free website. It's a free business. And yes, you know, you can go out and share this with other people. And if they place an order, you're going to get paid 20%, right? That's the fast start bonus that is part of our unilevel part of the plan, okay? And that'll happen, and you can make a little bit of money that way. But for those of you that are really looking to unlock the big money in this plan, you need to participate in the Business Builder Pack program. And to do that, you need to at least have purchased one of our Business Builder Packs. And it doesn't really matter which one, whether it's a silver, a gold, or a platinum. Either one of those will unlock and give you the availability to get paid on that. And so what you'll personally earn on the packs that you bring in, once you've got one for yourself, it unlocks this fast start. You will earn whenever you market to personally enroll somebody who buys a silver pack. Your first, second, and third people that come in with silver packs, you'll earn $25 on each of those packs. But from your 4th person on, you're going to earn $100. Okay, that's pretty significant. And from there on in, $100 every time. So that unlocks some pretty big money once you get to that 4th person. Gold, same story. You bring in 3 gold packs, 50, 50, 50 on those first 3, and then $200 from your 4th one on, forever and ever. Platinum, $100 when you bring a platinum in, your first and your second and your third, And then from then on in, $400 every single time you bring in a person with a platinum pack. Now, let me just say this. People are going to get these packs, whether they're interested in building the business or they're just interested in buying our products at the least expensive price. The best value is by getting one of these packs. It's the deepest discount. So, a lot of customer type people might buy one of these packs because they want to try a bunch of our products and it's the cheapest way to get them. They're probably not going to call you up and say, hey, I'm about to order my silver pack. Have you ordered your pack yet? They're not going to do that. So what happens is if you haven't ordered a pack and there's packs going on in your organization, that commission will roll past you to the next person upline that's qualified. I tell people, don't let this happen to you. Here's what the tracking looks like in your back office. There's a fast start pay tracker. In this example of this individual here, as you can see, the very next silver pack that they bring in, they're going to earn $100, right? Because at this point, they've already brought in a bunch of packs, a bunch of silver packs. Next time they bring in a gold, somebody who comes in with a gold pack, they're going to earn $50. That'll be their second one. And as you see, they're right now approaching the big money with the platinum pack. So when next time somebody brings in next time this person brings in a person that buys a platinum pack, they're going to earn $400. And from then on in, $400 every single time. Let me tell you, you add $400 to that Wednesday check. How many times a week, or I should say, how many times a month do you really need to add another $400 to your weekly check before you can see yourself doing this full time? Obviously, that's some pretty big money. Michael, I know that you're somebody that really believes in duplication and wants to set up duplicatable things. And I know you started with a platinum pack. Maybe you could talk to us a little bit about the importance of how you get started and in duplicating something that's worth duplicating.
Well, as you said, Adam, people can start the way that they want to start. Okay. And I always tell people, start where you feel comfortable. But I think it's important for people to know how they can start and what's in it for them. Okay. And I started with the platinum pack because I wanted to try some products. I went ahead and, I got a bunch of bottles of the 10 Pure that I've been sucking down on a daily basis. Now I've got my wife sucking it down, and not only are we tall, dark, and handsome, but, we're getting younger every day because of it. Okay, guys, smile. Everybody smile. Give me a smile. There we go. Hey, okay, Billy. I love you, brother. Okay. But it's true. It's amazing what we're seeing here with the product, and we're trying not to think about it. But getting back to where's the money, as Jerry Maguire would say, you must know what you are chasing. There's nothing wrong in getting started. By the way, there's nothing wrong getting involved with the company. And if all you want to do is personally share this with 100 people and pick up 20% on what they're spending, okay? And as you all know, you don't even have to buy a product in order to do that. Come on, guys. There's just not another company out there like it that I'm aware of, okay? And as you well know, that if you want to get paid for 4 levels, well, then, buy one of these little guys for $47.47. You can get paid for 4 levels, which actually is 5 levels when you include yourself. And I'm recommending, know where you're at. Take out your calculator and say, well, if I shared this with 100 people personally, getting paid 20% of CV volume, and those 100 people turn around and shared it with 3 people, that'd be another 300 people at 4%. Do the math. It changes lives at $400 and $500 and $600 and $700 a month. Okay. But I'm chasing the big money. At 68-year-old, I ain't got a whole lot of time left. I got 24 months and I plan on knocking this out of the park. In 24 months, I'm throwing my arms, my legs, I'm rolling up my sleeves. I go through a white shirt, 5 white shirts, five in the course of a week. Okay, new one every day. But I say I don't have the privilege of time anymore, guys. That's the truth. Okay, I make fun of it, but it really is the truth. Okay, and we never know, but because I know what I know, I'm chasing this. And as I'm speaking to you guys, all I can see on this page here, all I can see is 400. It's like I can't see anything else. Okay, so that's what I'm chasing. But again, I repeat myself, chasing silver, gold, or platinum. Hey guys, listen, get started where you feel comfortable, because if you start at silver, you can work your way up to gold just by sharing this with 3 other people that start at gold. And you can go up to platinum by sharing it with 3 other golds or 3 other silvers, and you're platinum. So, don't take money from your mortgage. Don't take food off of your table. But I will tell you one thing. Do what you got to do to get started with CTFO. Don't wait to watch us do it, because by the time you figure it out, it may be too late. And to get started with a free website, and I mean, we got all of the scripts put together for you. Okay, email. All you got to do is just start sharing this with people. Okay, and listen to what your coach says. 3 things you need in this business to be successful. You really got to have a why. You need to understand why you are doing this. Like I told you, my why is I only got 2 years left. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding, guys, okay? Number 2, you got to have heart. And heart means you got to be wanting to work with other people, help other people. Maybe it's called passion, but you got to have heart. And number 3 is the biggest rule, and it seems like everybody breaks it, and that's being coachable. As soon as you know a little bit, you start running on your own. And then you stop forgetting that you've got a support team. Hey, I want to introduce you to Adam. Hey, Mike, so how much money can I make? I don't know. I want you to speak to Adam. You see, look for any excuse in the world to put your guests on with your support team, because they do want to speak to somebody that's got a whole lot of experience. And in my 24 years of experience, full-time with this business, I will share one thing with you, something that you can go to bed with tonight. When people are saying no, if honestly they want nothing to do with CBD, for an example, but my experience has been the majority of the time when people say no, it's because they're quite not sure if you can take them to the promised land. It's the biggest gold nugget I can give anybody here tonight. Let's move on.
Mike, that's a great point. And part of that is your own belief. And if you're, getting started with, one product, and you come across somebody that's really good, and maybe you've only tried one product, maybe you're not even on auto ship, maybe, you're not even using the product, what happens? You don't even believe that you can help that person. So by getting committed, by starting with one of these packs, and by the way, this is just an example. You can do the build your own pack. And I think that that's a great thing to do. And the build your own pack looks like this. And basically you'll see that little ticker at the top. You only need $349.97 more to create a silver business builder pack. As you add whatever products you want to the cart, that number is going to click down and you'll hit one of those silver, gold, or platinum packs. So that's how that works on the build your own. Again, no company does a build your own. They usually throw in some products that are good, and then they throw in some products they're trying to get rid of, and that's what a pack usually consists of for most companies. Not with CTFO. You pick whatever you want, whatever things you think you're going to use, you and your family are going to enjoy, and that's how you build your own pack. The importance on the difference. This is important. So what makes the difference between the silver, gold, and platinum? One of the biggest differences is the amount of levels that it pays out of team pay, okay? And that's important. What we covered first was the fast start. That's on personals, right? That's on people you personally bring in. But there's also 21 levels of team pay. It's paid out in our matrix of 21 levels. And if you get a silver pack, it locks you in and unlocks 7 levels of team pay. So I mean, anywhere in those first 7 levels, somebody buys a pack, you're going to get team pay on it. Gold unlocks 14 levels, and platinum gives you the full 21 levels of team pay that is throughout your whole organization. You're not leaving any money on the table. The other thing to point out is that the matrix profit sharing positions, which I covered in a previous video, multiply your team pay. So if we look at these levels of 21 levels, this is what the team pay looks like on each type of pack. If you've got a lot of multipliers or PSPs in your structure, your 3x21 structure, you could be picking up several of these layers on every single pack that's brought in to your organization. So we're not going to cover the details of that on this call because, again, I talk about PSPs, but they multiply not only your matrix pay, which is covered on another video, but it also multiplies your team pay with the business builder packs. You know, we've got some great new labels, new branding that's happening with the entire product line. As you order new products, you'll start to see these new labels. The branding is absolutely amazing. We've got some great websites. And, you know, Michael, you mentioned a little earlier, you know, your previous company didn't really even let you do stuff online. And here you are now. You've got these amazing sites. That first one on the left, everybody has that right now. It's your basic web address /join free. You just add /join free at the end. You're going to get the one, you'll have the one, and you'll be able to share the one that's on the left, and that is live right now. Those other two are going to be part of the upgraded app that's available, the CTFO app. People who are app users that pay for that premium subscription, they'll have access to those other web pages as well. Well, as we wrap this up, I want to point out that Michael and I will be back talking about the one-time rank advancement bonuses on another Zoom event, which, as you can see, are very, very lucrative. And I got to tell you, some of those early ones are really, really simple to get to. Not a lot of hoops and hurdles, but it's important to know the details, and we'll be covering that on our next Zoom. Michael, again, I'm really excited to have you as part of the team. You've got some amazing people that are just really cranking it out. They're getting close to 5K. I know you yourself are going to be closing in on 5K any minute now, and we'll be shooting right to 10K very, very quickly. Do you have any other last thoughts that you'd like to share with everybody before we go?
Yeah, I do. Sell the dream. The company will take care of the products. Sell the dream. And I said something earlier that wasn't 100% true. And I said, you know, I noticed the $400, and that really isn't true, because through my career, I've been chasing one thing and one thing only. And you are too. And that is reoccurring income. And in our industry, it's called residual income. I just don't like to use the word residual because it's amazing as to how many people don't understand the word residual. So I've transferred it to how would you like to make a reoccurring income every month when somebody goes shopping? Yeah, how do you do that? Let me show you. Okay, so I wanted to retract on that a little bit, because it really is about chasing the reoccurring consumable income month after month. But you got to work up to that, because bonuses is paid off once, and again, it's about guys, it's about a customer base. Okay, it really is. But you're looking for, and I heard this yesterday, and if it's okay, I really want to share this with you, Adam, in the group. Some of you guys may have listened to one of my all-time favorites, Les Brown, last night. He was on Facebook with Eric Worre. If you have, there's one thing that he said that I picked up, and I never picked up on it in 24 years, and I've been following these guys for a long time. And he says, you've got to have OQP. And I said to myself, Les, so what are you talking about, OQP? He says, if you want to make it in this industry, he says, you got to have only quality people. And I thought about that, and I says, wow. Because it is the truth, ain't it? Do you want to spend time with people that are not quality? Or do you want to spend time with people that are quality? And I'm guilty, by the way. Isn't it true how we spend more time with people that we should not be spending our time with? And it's called, you know, when people say, well, hey, Michael, I need to put somebody on the phone here with you. And I'll say, well, have they watched the video yet with Stuart Finger? Or did they see the web page, your link? Well, no, they haven't. I said, then if they haven't and you want to put them on the phone with me, what you're trying to do is you're in hopes that I can talk them into something. Two things you need in this business, and this has got it. It's the reason why I left the other business. You need tools and you need a system. This is not personality driven.
You know what, Mike, you bring up a great point there. And I got to tell you, I've asked you and you've shared with me some of the things you're doing. And I said, well, send me the messages you're using. And you'll send me the messages that you're using. And you've tweaked one or two of them a little bit. But for the most part, you use the same messages that I started using and I've been sharing with people since the very beginning, and I continue to use today. So we've duplicated that. You've reproven how well it works. And I applaud you for that because you've got this incredible business growing. You know, we have a few more minutes, and I wanted to just touch on something because a lot of people go, well, how do you get a network marketer? How do you get a Michael Allison in your business? You know, Michael has earned in excess of $1 million in network marketing in previous company. And, you know, how do you find those people? And, you know, where do you go? Like, what do you do? What's the process? Where did Michael come from? And so I think it's great to tell this story because I think it's telling. And you know, the reality of our business is that it's an all of a sudden business, right? You're plodding along, you know, you're hitting singles, you're hitting doubles, you know, and all of a sudden, a year later, 2 years later, boom, you hit a home run. And that's what it appears like, and that's what it shows up for a lot of people. And Michael, you're clearly were a home run. But, you know, I remember meeting you on the phone about 4 years ago. And Malcolm had put me on the phone with you for a three-way call. You were still in that other business. And he had found your card on a bulletin board at a cafe, Two Wrestling Cats. You probably got the card right there.
Well, no, but it had my picture on it.
It had your picture. There's your new card. But it had your picture on it, right? That's a ton. So Malcolm was smart enough to go grabbing, you know, network marketers' business cards off of bulletin boards, and you looked like somebody that was pretty sharp, and we did a three-way call, and it was for another business. We weren't even in CTFO at the time. And we struck up a relationship, and we made a note. We said, hey, this guy, Michael Allison, if he ever was looking for something, boy, he'd be amazing. And, you know, Malcolm kept in touch with you, and you guys became friends on Facebook. And, you know, Malcolm is really good at posting and keeping people, you know, up to date on what he's doing. He's posting, you know, things about hiking, and, you know, he's an avid hiker, and I know you are as well. So you had that in common. And basically, when it became time for you to check out CBD, you know, you thought about who you knew that was, you know, in the CBD business, and Malcolm's, you know, came to mind. And so he did the right thing. He didn't pressure you, but he said, hey, you might want to take a free website. And here you are, you know, you tried a product and it did such an amazing job that you decided to buy the company, as they say. So we're so excited that you're part of that team, and it's just amazing. It's life altering for Malcolm and for a lot of other people to have you, you know, be a part of this, and we're just excited to have you. And I know you'll be sharing a lot of great training with this organization as well as the rest of the company. So anyway, we're so glad that we could have introduced you here tonight, and thanks for sharing some of your thoughts. Any last thoughts before we go?
Number one, thank you very much. And thank you everyone for taking time out of your busy schedule to meet with Adam and myself here. I want to give you one tip here tonight. Put 2 of these in your pocket. Go to the bank and get two $2 bills and approach OQP, quality people, and ask them how many of these do they want to make by the end of the week. And if you think that they're serious, on each $2 bill, I have written good luck for 2019. And then I give them the $2 bill. It's just a thought. It's not about millions. It's 2 and 2 is 4. How many do you want? It's amazing. It's a conversational piece. And you know what? If you can't get the real ones, then get some fake ones.
You have your website on those?
Yeah, I can get it for you. It's all about playing the game, guys. Okay. It's just a little gold nugget that I did going back, when I was in my very first company for 8 years, called Excel Communications. Oh my God. Boy, did we have a lot of fun with that. And we had a lot of fun with round 2-its, get around to it. And Russ Nolan would throw out round 2-its and So I started buying them by the bag at 2 cents a piece. And I'd say, well, listen, here's around to it. When you get around to it, give me a call.
Fantastic. Michael, I'm sure we got a lot of gems and we're going to be covering those in the future. Stay tuned. Next week, we're going to do part 2. We're going to cover the advancement bonuses, making sure you don't leave any money on the table. Everybody, we thank you for being here. Hopefully everybody's staying safe. Stay tuned for all the Zoom events coming up this week. There's a lot of good stuff going on at this company, a lot of great announcements. And boy, I've never been more thankful to be able to be at home, working from home, earning from home in this time of challenge that so many people have. And here's one thing I'll leave you with. You know, we're going to get through all this. We're going to get through it to the other side. We're all going to be able to leave our house again. That's going to happen. But what will not happen is people will not forget the day that they had to stay home and were like, okay, now what? How am I going to earn some income? And so, you know, having a home-based business was always a good idea. Now, it's a really, really good idea because this won't be the last time this happens to us. But it is the time that's going to have people realize, wait, you know what? I was not prepared and I need to get prepared. So we've got the answer to what they need. Go out there and share it. Everybody, thanks for joining us. Michael, again, thank you. Everybody have a great evening. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you, Malcolm.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.